Hello, second channel people. Yes, we just got a quick video today going over how I do fastest raps, so you all know how to do it and can check me and everything. This because I have talked about it on Discord before with people in the community, but I've never actually gonna sit down, walk through with how this all works and everything, so you guys can see how it's done. I guess. I mean, there's not really anything special that goes into it, but either way, before I dive into the actual putting it into here and getting a number with you guys. Let's dive into a why I'm doing this, what started this and everything. So basically, started about 2017. My friend Bryson, who's on the channel, and many of you know, I'm sure if you watched my reactions back in the day, I wanted to do different types of videos, and we saw fastest raps in the Western world or thing, but not in K-pop or anything. Oh, why don't we do that for K-pop? So we're like, sure, why not? And basically, the two things that we had noticed that we wanted to make sure that we consider, which are very important for this. One, all of the fast rap stuff that had currently exists in Korea and K-pop were either purely outsider / MC Sniper / Timey, or not very short burst stuff. They were looking for just this 2 second, 1 second, half second little burst of speed. What's the fastest bursts that happen inside of raps? And it's really just these videos right here. If you search fastest Korean raps, this video is extremely popular right here. The 10 fastest Korean rappers from almost 7 years ago at this point. That was the main video at the time people were pulling from, and this had no constant to it at all. And that's one of the big things I wanted to change, was make sure all of the numbers were comparable, because to me, rapping fast in 1 second is not the same as rapping fast over 10 seconds, right? Because Lisa in La Lisa hits 11 syllables per second in a 1 second constant. In 1 second, she hits 11 syllables, but she doesn't consistently do that. She just has one really fast burst in there, right? Whereas Outsider will consistently hit 11 to 15 syllables in a second over the course of an entire verse. So it really does show a difference. And to me, Outsiders feels a lot more legit because, that is an actual rap. Whereas just doing something for 1 second is just saying words really fast because there's no bars to it like the rap would be. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing was we wanted to make everything comparable, and we wanted to use a longer time constant and not a super short. Those are the main two things. So using that, we went in. We have 8 seconds is my number, and I can pull it up over here. I track every single one on a little notepad right here. I'm actually going to paste it over because I can't just purely show you the notepad because I have everything I track over here. So I'm just going to copy this real quick. Copy and paste. And as you can see, here is my giant ass list. This is my, I guess, official list that I keep in my personal thing that I update because I don't do my 8 fastest rap series anymore. It kind of fell to the wayside, I guess. I just, as I find new raps, I grab them to the list with the syllable per second with the song, so I can, make the yearly update and focus on just calculating album speeds rather than 8 fastest of a single rapper. So you see, I have K hip hop guys, Outsider, Anil, Wangyojo, Justice, Nasho, Zico, and I haven't officially done Anil's God mode yet, for example. But I will have that in the next few weeks when I do the 2023 version of the fastest rappers in Korea. But yeah, I have over 100 people here, all the way down to EU at 5.25 is the slowest one on my list that I've tracked, and I haven't found anything faster from EU. But yeah, over 100 different rappers here, and growing as I find more. So we look at this and how do I get these numbers, right? And that's kind of the whole point. Sorry, it took me 4 minutes to get into this, but I just wanted some background on that. So basically, I'll go in and find what we're doing today. I want to look into one that a subscriber DM'd me about the other day. Vixie wanted to know how fast was Dustin's. I forgot his name. I have to check his name. But the group Dustin Burn. The song Burn, and I'll check out his name in a second. But yeah, it was Bell and Burn. So we'll grab the lyric video real quick, and if I was making a YouTube video out of it, I would use the music video and then line it up, but it's just to find out purely the numbers. So we're gonna grab the lyric video and put it into a nice video downloader once it pops up. And again, I'm not going to edit this or anything. We're going to do it real time together. So we'll paste this in. once it parses, and download the full 1080p video. Now, I use the lyric video because it makes it much easier to see the lyrics lined up with the song, so I don't have to have two tabs going back from a color-coded lyrics page to the song in my yeah. So the lyrics just make it all one place, nice and easy to go into. So we have this downloaded, Belle's verse and Dustin's burn. So we'll create a new timeline on my editing software. This is DaVinci Pro. And what we'll do here is just do Dustin's burn rap. And then we will change the frames because we want a nice even number for the frames. So I usually go nowadays to 60 FPS because, 60 FPS is better than 30. And we'll put it in 60 FPS, normal width and everything, and bam, there we go. Head over to the editing section and we'll add in. Hopefully I don't expose myself. Is there anything? Yay, I'm not going to expose myself today. We'll head into our 4K downloader and grab Dustin's burn and drag it into the editing software. And we just need to, I'm going to lower this before I blow out all of our ears. And we will find Belle's fast sounding verse. Now, I did a little, as you can see, I have him on here with a question mark because I did a rough estimate that I wanted to double check when I make the video. As you can see here, I've hit around 8 syllables per second based off a rough estimate when I responded to Vixie. So we'll see how close it is to that, how close I was at just estimating it. I think it's this verse right here. So we'll find the exact moment it starts, zoom this in as close as possible. Malanen. Right there. And raise the volume just to be sure we can hear it right. Perfect. So we'll exit out all of that and drag this to start. And then we're going to a lot smaller because we only need 8 seconds of it. Now, here is a little caveat I have that came from a long time ago. Back when I first started doing this, I would put it down at 8 seconds flat. So I would go to 8 seconds and 0 frames. Just remember, in editing softwares, you edit by frames, not seconds. So this is an 8 point. For example, this is in 7.59 seconds. This is 7 and 59 frames. 7 seconds and 59 frames. So it'd be like 7.97 seconds or something like that. The exact math on that's not too important right here. So yeah, we'll go to the... When I first started doing it, I would go to the exact 8 seconds. And I had someone in the comments try to argue me that this is incorrect. And if I'm doing 8 seconds, it should be a full 8 seconds. And they wanted me to go to the start of 9 seconds. So it should include the 8th second as well. I disagreed. I was like, no, you're including the 0 as the first second. So basically, after a few months, I gave in. And I'm like, I'm just going to compromise. I'm tired of these comments. So all of my numbers actually go, because I had already started, I needed to make adjustments. I do 8.5 seconds. I know it's weird, but all of the numbers go along with that. So I'm actually dividing 8 from 8.5. But it's just easier to say 8 second constant. So all the numbers go through this constant at 8.5 seconds. And you play it through. And you find the last syllable right there. So it's jop right here, right before jop day. And you can extend it out just to be sure. Yep, drop de barago. You don't hear the drop de barago, you just hear drop. So 8:30, and it's drop. So drop is the final syllable he hits in this 8.5 seconds. So we'll go and count 2, 4, 6, and you can go in and make sure that he's not jumbling the words too much. But then again, that's how Korean works, right? That you can combine syllables a lot. So you can go and count the syllables: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42. 4, 6, 8, 52, 4, 6, 8. 62, 4. Wow, my estimate was spot. Anyways, my estimate was spot on. It's 8 syllables per second flat. Hit 64 at Jop, so from Malhanan to Jop, 64 syllables. Divide that by 8 syllables per second. So yeah, that's how I do it. All of my numbers that I showed right here, all are in a 8.5 second constant, but divided by 8 for an 8-second constant total, and that's how you're able to compare them. So yeah, outside of my constant, I always say don't compare them to others because it only works if you're using it inside of the same constant. But yeah, so that's how I get the numbers. It's easy. Anyone can do it. People just don't really know, I guess. But yeah, that's how I do it. So now we can go here, and we can go down to Bell and confirm that he is actually at 8 syllables per second. And there we go. So, yeah, if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. I know it's a little bit weird, but yeah, that's just 6 years of doing this. That's how it's gotten into, and yeah. Thank you all for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed this little insights to how I do this, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Kpop is a safe way, everyone. Bye!